Welcome to the Funny Carpenter. Today we got a quick little video on how to get perfect miters on your door casings. So the first thing you want to do is measure them up, cut them, and then check to make sure they're fitting properly. Just give them a quick check. Yeah, that one's a good length. Oh, I see. This one's a little bit long, so I'm going to trim it down about 1/16 of an inch. And then we'll check the header piece. Header piece looks good. So we'll trim down the one piece. So I trimmed that one down. Let's check it again. Yeah, that's looking great. So now you can go around and just nail these on and glue the corners together. But if you want perfect miters, here's a handy little trick. So we're going to assemble this on the ground using a product called 2P10. And now what this is a glue and an activator. So what you can do is you can get this thing locked in place perfectly. So yeah, you'll want to think about how you're going to set this together before you put the glue on. So I find it best to line up the outside corner and then pivot it in and then hold that together, because this stuff sets up within about 2 seconds. So that's looking good. And you definitely don't want to get the glue on both sides. You want to work your way around. So to use this stuff, you'll put the glue on one side and just kind of make sure it's covered nice. You don't want it to squeeze out the front because this stuff sets up and it's quite hard. So get it on there. You got pretty good coverage. Then off to the side, get the activator. Now for the activator, you want to spray it away from the face of the casing. So hold your casing kind of away like that and just get it on there. And now comes for the fun part. So get that tip lining up, swing it in place. Yeah, you have 2 seconds to work with it. That's looking pretty nice. So just hold that together for about 10 seconds. Yeah, that's good. That's pretty solid already. So yeah, that's nice and solid. Lined up beautifully. So now you would work your way over to the other side. Now what you want to do is, you're not going to be able to spray this side because it's attached, but you can put the glue on there and you'll spray the other side. So get the glue going on there. And this glue on itself won't set up super quick, so you don't have to rush that part of it. The only part you really have to rush is when you're putting it together with the activator on. You literally have, see, I didn't practice this one, so hopefully, hopefully it goes well. So we'll spray the activator on there. And then we'll do the same thing, is bring the tip in, that tip lining up, and then bring it in. Looking good. Yeah, you have to be careful with this stuff. If you don't set it together just right, it glues together in the wrong spot and you're left with a bit of a mess. So you can have a look at this joint. I mean, it's perfectly flush everywhere. So then what you do is take a little sponge sander and just clean it up a little bit. Yeah, but you can see that's looking, I mean, you're never going to get a joint that nice just nailing it up on the wall. Yeah, so after you've got that glued together, it doesn't take any time at all for that to set up. So you can pick it up almost immediately. To pick up the whole thing, obviously you want to be a bit careful with it because it's not the strongest joint in the world. And then just grab your nail gun. So that's why you want to check the measurements before you glue it together, because it's a lot harder to trim once this thing's all glued up. So just center it on the door there. Yeah, so you can see this casing installed now. That miter is virtually perfect. You'd still want to take a little bit of filler. I usually use Drydex, product you can get at the Home Depot. So Drydex and a little wet paper towel. So yeah, just take some of that Drydex and fill in the seam there. And there's not much filling to do, but yeah, so I'll rub some of that on there. Then I'll just wipe most of it out there with the wet paper towel. If it was a flat casing, you could easily sand it off, but because it's not, you're best off to just wipe it out. You can sand a little bit of it out after, but if you get most of it, just save yourself a bit of hassle. Yeah, there you go. You'll never even see that once you paint it up. Yeah, thanks for watching. Hope that's helpful. If you have any questions, leave a comment. See you on the next video.